I have been studying subconscious programming and the law of attraction for well over a decade, and I want to share with you the most powerful transformational takeaways that you can use in your life right now. It's easy to scroll through YouTube and see law of attraction video after law of attraction video, all typically saying the same things. But in this video, I'm going to share with you the knowledge that nobody else is talking about and the real way that you can start seeing results fast. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Mary Kate and I'm a mindset coach, manifesting expert, and founder of mkmagicmindset.com. My channel is all about law of attraction, manifesting, meditations, and more, so be sure to subscribe. I would love to have you. Subconscious programming and the law of attraction was something I became fascinated with well over a decade. It all sort of started out as a personal journey. I became obsessed with the fact that I was able to manifest certain things easily, and then it felt like other times I was either really struggling to manifest or things weren't showing up in the timeline I wanted. Why did it feel like the law of attraction worked sometimes, but not all the time? And I know it's not just me. This is a common theme that I see with a lot of people, and I'm sure at some point you've probably felt this way too. So what is the secret behind why you're able to manifest certain things, and then other times it feels like the law of attraction just isn't working for you? In this video, I'm going to share with you some of the most powerful and transformational takeaways that I've learned and discovered with over 10 years of studying the law of attraction and subconscious programming. But before we get into it, be sure to take 1 second and give this video a thumbs up, that little button right down there. It really helps out my channel and it helps this video reach more people. So go ahead and do that now and let's get into it. Let's immediately jump in to the good stuff. I'm not going to keep you waiting around till the very end to give you some of the most valuable takeaways. We're just going to get right into it. So here is something you truly need to understand. So many people get caught up in trying to learn all of the things about the law of attraction. They want to learn the right affirmations. They want to learn the right manifesting methods. They want to learn all of the ways to manifest something really fast. And while that's all great information, and I totally understand wanting to learn as much as possible, one of the biggest and best things you can do for yourself right now is to actually unlearn what you know. You're probably sitting there wondering what I'm talking about. What does it mean to unlearn what you know? And this process isn't always comfortable. When I say you need to unlearn what you know, what I mean is that you basically need to rewire your thoughts and beliefs and subconscious programming. You were taught so many things in your life up to this point, and all of these things that you were taught have formed your thoughts and beliefs about things. What you learned from your parents, your caretakers, your family, what you were taught in school. These are all huge factors in your subconscious programming. And a lot of these thoughts and beliefs that you formed based on the things that you were taught don't always serve your highest good and your ability to manifest the things that you want. If you believe that things have to be a certain way, but you're also trying to get to the next level, you're going to be blocking yourself by continuing to think the things that you've been taught. It's time to unbox yourself and realize that there is so much more out there. It's time to unlearn what you know to be true and decide your new truth. For example, I always like to say, look at the areas that you tend to struggle when it comes to manifesting and observe your subconscious programming about it. Because the things that you're finding a lot of resistance around, I can almost guarantee that you have some negative programming around, and you might not even realize it. Subconscious programming isn't surface level stuff. There's a lot of really deep underlying factors to it because your programming runs deeper than you know. So if you've been struggling to manifest money and you look back at all of your thoughts and beliefs and what you were taught about money, and you're sitting there saying, oh, well, everything's normal. I wasn't taught anything bad. I don't have any negative beliefs. But if that was true, you wouldn't be having to try to manifest more money because you would hold the thoughts and beliefs that would always create enough money that you wouldn't need to manifest more. I know it probably sounds really complicated, but keep it simple for yourself. Observe the areas where you struggle to manifest and dive deep into your programming. Here's something you can try right now. I have a free money mindset workbook. There's a link down below. It's completely free and an instant download. So just click the link, download the workbook, and immediately dive deep into your money mindset and your beliefs around money. Because until you get clear on what you believe, how can you know what to reprogram? How can you know what thoughts you need to shift? How can you know what beliefs you need to shift? It's up to you to dive deep into this work and unlearn all of the things that no longer support you. This is really crucial because whether you realize it or not, you were conditioned to be a member of society, and a member of society that's supposed to think a certain way and act a certain way and get a certain job and go to college and study hard and get this. And I'm not saying any of that is bad. If that's what you feel called to do and it feels like what you're meant to do, then follow those feelings. But that path is not meant for every single person. And when you fall into that trap where you think you have to do certain things and follow a certain path, because that's what you were taught, you become a victim to your subconscious programming. So right now, decide to unlearn all of the things that you were taught that no longer serve you. And the best way to do that is by observing areas that you struggle to manifest and seeing what your subconscious programming about those things are. And like I said, be sure to download that free Money Mindset workbook. It really dives deep into your beliefs, and it will start to help you clear your resistance around money. So use that tool from me to you. Another transformational takeaway that I want to share with you is all about frequencies. I've made videos about this before, but I feel like it's an area where a lot of people get stuck and in their head, and they start wondering if they're on the right frequency, and they just get all worked up about it, and then they get stuck. When you're manifesting, when you're using the law of attraction, when you're reprogramming your subconscious mind, whenever you get into that place of overwhelm, stop and take a step back. Because typically there's a few things that happen when you get overwhelmed. You either freeze and don't do anything, you give up, or you just start forcing and trying and stressing yourself out, and it's just not worth it, and that's not the right energy you want to be in. So let me simplify frequencies for you so that you don't have to feel so overwhelmed about your manifesting process. I'm sure you've heard this before, but everything is energy. Everything you are seeing, everything you are touching, you are energy. I am energy. This computer or phone you're watching this on is energy. Everything is made up of energy. So all of the things that you want in life, whether it's money, a house, a car, something tangible, whatever it is that you want, it all exists. It's all energy. It's not something that you have to create out of thin air. Manifesting is not something where you do some kind of spell work and then like something falls out of thin air. That's not how it works at all. I feel like so many people have this misconception of manifesting where it's like a bunch of witches casting a spell and doing all this like work, like magic and work. And a lot of people think you can't be religious and manifest, but none of that is true. I know I'm going off on a little bit of a different tangent, but this just has to be said. You can manifest and believe in God. You can manifest and still have whatever religion you believe in. It all works together. So manifesting in the law of attraction is not some kind of dark magic or anything like that. So because everything is energy, what you want to do is get into the right frequency to attract the things that you want. Right now, if you wanted to call your friend, your mom, or your dad, you would get on your phone, dial their number, and you can instantly talk to them right away because you're getting onto their frequency. You can get on your phone and text somebody, send them a picture, and they get it immediately because you're getting into the right frequency. So here's the way I like to explain frequencies. Think of a radio tower. Say you're at 93.1 and the thing you want is at 95.5. How can you shift into that frequency of 95.5? The best way to do it is thinking the thoughts, feeling the feelings, and knowing it's already yours. That is the fastest and easiest way to know you're on the right frequency. If you're more of a visual person like I am, you can even write it out on a piece of paper. You can make up a frequency that car or that house or whatever it is that you want. So on a piece of paper, write down your frequency. Pick any number. It doesn't really matter. Say 93.1, 98.5, whatever you want. Write down your frequency of where you're at right now and list your thoughts and beliefs about your ability to have this thing that you want to manifest. And on that same paper, pick a frequency that thing you intend to manifest is on, and you want to pick 95.5 for where this thing that you want is at, write that number down. So you have your frequency, whatever number that is, and the frequency of what you want to attract, whatever that one is, and you look at your thoughts and beliefs of the frequency you're in now, and then below the frequency of what you want, write down the new thoughts and beliefs that you have to feel in order to have that. And now that you have it on paper, you could start thinking those thoughts and beliefs, and in doing that, you are moving into the frequency of having that thing. So like I said, this is a great exercise for someone who is a visual learner. I approach the law of attraction and manifesting in a little bit of a different way than other people. I like to take the confusion out of manifesting and give you the tools you need to get the results you want. I don't believe that the law of attraction and manifesting is a one-size-fits-all approach. Everybody is unique. Everybody has a different learning type. Everybody has a different feeling and vibe and way they see the world. So what works for one person might not work for another person, and that's totally fine. This is exactly why inside my digital course, Abundance Academy, I teach you how to manifest based on your learning type and your personality. Just like I gave you that exercise, if you're a visual learner, writing down these frequencies on paper, that's what I teach inside of Abundance Academy to show you how to program your subconscious mind based on your learning type. This is unlike anything anybody else is teaching, and the people who've gone through this course have had some insane results. So if you're interested in learning more, I'll leave a link up here and a link down below. So one of the last things that I want to go over in this video is all about being the version of yourself who has what you want. I get this question from so many people. How am I supposed to act and think and spend money like a millionaire when I don't have $1 million? How am I supposed to be this person when my external circumstances are telling me otherwise? And there is a lot that goes into this. So most people are governed by their external circumstances. They decide what they can and can't do based on what their life looks like right now, regardless of what they want in life. So one of the biggest things that most people want to manifest is money. But that ends up being a struggle because they don't see money in their external reality. So they continue to focus on not having money. And in turn, they don't have any money. So when you start to be the version of yourself who has the things that you want, it's not going to feel comfortable right away because you're doing something that is directly contradicting what you're actually experiencing in your reality. But instead of being controlled by your external reality and staying stuck in the same patterns over and over again, you have to make a conscious decision to be it and feel it inside before you can see it on the outside. And I'm telling you, when you do this inner work and you truly decide to be the version of yourself who has the things that you want on the inside fully and with complete faith and commitment, what you want to manifest has no choice but to show up in your external reality. So when I say be it and be that version of yourself, I'm not saying you have to go spend money like a millionaire or do anything reckless financially. That's not what being the version of yourself who has the things you want does. It all starts with your thoughts and your programming. It's about noticing when you're focusing too much on your external reality and deciding that what you're seeing externally isn't true and that you get to choose something else. So if right now you feel broke and your bank account's in the negative and you're really stressed out, that is all what's going on in your external reality. And it's because of the thoughts and feelings you've had in your internal reality. But if you can decide to feel supported by money and feel like you have more than enough, and when you feel those feelings so deeply, despite what you're seeing in your external circumstances, everything will start to shift. It's all energy. I really hope you enjoyed this video and that you found some powerful and transformational takeaways from what I've learned from studying and practicing the law of attraction and subconscious programming over the past decade. If you enjoyed this video and found value, be sure to share it with any family or friends that might find value in it as well. And don't forget to download the free Money Mindset Workbook below and get clear on what your thoughts and beliefs are about money. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And be sure to head over to my Instagram at mkmagicmindset. There I post tons of daily affirmations and a lot of really powerful law of attraction tips. And be sure to check out my website, mkmagicmindset.com. There you can find all of my digital courses, trainings, meditations, and so much more. And I will see you in the next one.